Good morning, BNGO investors. My name is Mark Nejma. Um, None of what I'm going to tell you is financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes. Um, Lately, BNGO stock has really been taking a beating, and a lot of things have happened now that kind of are making sense. Number one, you may not have seen me on Yahoo much because whoever is in control of Yahoo or hedge funds or whatever, they don't want me to be speaking on Yahoo, on the message boards. I can't post. I try to post, and it does not allow me. So people have a real way of really fixing things up to distort the message, just like most social media. Fortunately, YouTube is letting me speak. Um, the things that I've noticed is that, number one, the message boards are all very negative right now, really trying to convince people that the end is near, stock is going to $2, maybe less, and everybody should sell. That's a very positive sign, in my opinion. You had a couple of people that got on YouTube and didn't really make a really good argument for BNGO, but this is what I see. What I see is, for instance, today, very big news that Illumina is moving ahead with their Grail uh, acquisition, even though the federal government is telling them that they can't. What does this mean? One, that could be a very bad thing for Illumina to do in terms of negotiation. Uh, it also, to me, shows a sign of desperation that they have to actually put this out before something else happens. Could it be that BNGO, in their silent state, has something big that's going to be said soon? It's quite possible, because uh, with BNGO sliding and then Illumina making this move to go ahead with Grail, it seems like something of great desperation is happening at Illumina. Uh, I could be 100% wrong. I'm just kind of reading the tea leaves. Um, I also see that uh, we have the Federal Reserve that's considering tapering. Uh, it really shouldn't affect us too much because tapering is really going to affect the whole stock market, but the value of BNGO being driven down so far already, we may actually get a bounce after the tapering news comes out, whatever it might be, which will be tomorrow at the event that they're having in Jackson Hole, I believe. So I'm not selling my stock. I have over 1 million shares. Uh, Really not happy with what's happening in Afghanistan, as you might have seen in my other video. That does have an effect on the stock market as a whole. Uh, but what I'm seeing in terms of the trading is, it's going up and down, and it does look like it might be accumulation. But there's really a tremendous push to convince people that BNGO is not a good company. On the other hand, if the acquisition of Grail is that effective, and they're pointing out that it can find 10 different types of cancers through looking at the structural variations, and they're trying to go against BNGO, then that could be a real detriment. Now, interestingly, I did get a message from the messenger of Moistville, or Genomics, saying that he was having a Twitter fight with, I guess, the guy from ARG, Simon. And Simon was saying that BNGO cannot find any type of cancer uh, or predict cancer in someone. Uh, I would hope that BNGO would have the capabilities of looking for many things, even the SVEP1 gene, which is the gene that creates atherosclerosis, um, and so many other things. So this whole game of genomics is really getting to be sort of like a dirty business. It's the way every tech is. I saw back in the internet days and the e-commerce days, people are going to lie, cheat, steal, and usually the people that are the meanest win, wherever the big money is. So what to do with BNGO? Well, right now I'm not making any moves. I'm watching the stock and trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen. Of course, I don't want to lose so much money. The last time I was interviewed by Brandon from Auspicious Descent, uh, as well as I believe Adam was there. It was at 750. It's to me that was $7,500,000. Now we're at $5.14 this morning. That's it means I lost pretty much $2.5 million. But that's only if I sell. So uh, I think you have to figure out what's happening with the stock from your perspective. And you should feel free to call me at 215-219-7699. Usually, unless I'm out, uh, I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to talk to you. And I want to hear your thoughts because you may save me a lot of money if you convince me to sell. Or you may make me a lot of money if you convince me to hold. So I'm really interested in finding out what your thoughts are. There are a lot of people that like this stock, but I think we can't have our head in the sand and think that everything is perfect. Uh, the only real positive sign I see right now is that the company's quiet. They're not giving us any news. You have investor publications reporting that it's got real potential of taking the market, uh, which means that competitors could be getting very scared, and that's why all this negative information. Of course, the company, as they move forward, uh, they can't live on the money that they have. They have to be spending the money that they have, and then later on, they're going to probably have to uh, make a lot of profits so they don't have to raise any more capital. But decision right now is going to hold because um, there's bleeding every day. I think we're down like 12% from last week when the stock was like 6.25. I mean, this is just insane. That's $1 million to me. So yeah, actually more than $1 million. So I would say let's just try to figure this out together. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I am the luckiest man in the world. Um, uh, After surviving 3 heart attacks and 2 head-on collisions. Matter of fact, last night some good friends of mine from my hiking group, Mark and Louise, invited me to a show. I got this T-shirt from a great band that I saw, the Wood Brothers, and I think this shirt is fitting for me because I am definitely, definitely the luckiest man in the world. So uh, I just wish everyone well, and I can't really say that I'm happy with the price, but I'm happy enough to be able to think through all the smoke and the mirrors that are going on here. I've made some real negative comments on other people's videos like, hey, how do we know that institutions are buying and not just dumping? Uh, the institutional holders, that information is so old. I'm not happy about FinTel. I'm sorry, another video said FinTech. But FinTel, 45 days afterwards, that's just so inaccurate. Uh, but then again, why would institutions buy all those stocks just to sell them into the market unless the intention was to drive the price down so they could acquire even that much more? So those are my thoughts for today on August the 19th, uh, 2021. I don't even know what year it is anymore. But I'm going to hold, and I thought that you might want to know that I'm going to hold. And I wish you all the best, and God bless your families, and please don't worry so much about money. It could really get you sick. Just do the best you can. Investing is the way to make money, also to lose money, but you're smarter than all of this, and you're gonna do really well. So have a great day. I'm Mark Nejma from Newsweed.com, little startup that I have. We're going to be covering more about marijuana stocks on a daily basis as soon as I get my office cleaned up. And we also own a dating app called Lovappy, Lovappy. I would appreciate it if you spread the word. We haven't done much marketing with that, but it's a voice-based dating app. And then we have another app called Up Yours, which is for content curators to send up original music, uh, uh, synopsises of books they've written. It's more of a promotional thing, news, and we typically pay for everything that comes up. So Up Yours, and we'll be re-releasing New Jovi, which is another journalist curation app, and Logic, which is like a workflow app eventually. Um, I don't think I'm going to be doing much roofing anymore. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.